Some guys, some girls are only about that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing. Wave your hands in the air and let two shots in the atmosphere.
You crazy. Subject, I moved to another state with my 3 kids to be with the man I meet online. We were chat friends for 2 years. I came to Cali to meet him and his 3 kids. We decided we wanted to be together. Me and my kids drove here. His daughter didn't like, or rather was not used to rules, so she moved out, and he let her. His family and friends blamed me for tearing them apart, so he started cheating. I finally got tired of it and put him out. After 6 months, he called me saying he was sorry and he made a mistake. We creeped around on the lady I put him out for until I gave him an option, me or her. He came back home with me and my kids with his son. I don't trust him, but I do love him. What do you think I should do? I know a relationship without trust is not healthy. His car is not working. So I think right now, that's the only reason he ain't running the streets. Maybe just in my mind. Thank you. Okay. First of all, you're certainly right. Trust is major in a relationship, and once it's broken, it's really hard to get it back. You have to ask yourself, can you do it? Is his behavior backing up his words? I mean, just because you love someone doesn't mean you have to stay there and take their crap, you know? He should have been united with you when you sat down the rules and laid down the rules for your new family. He should have stood beside you when his family and friends blamed you for breaking them up. I mean, and certainly that was no reason for him or excuse for him to go out and cheat. I mean, come on. You know, has it come to that now? What should you do? Well, you know, this is really up to you, okay? You've taken him back. See how it works when his car is fixed. See how he acts then. But you got to make sure his words and actions line up. Steve? Another one?
Let me start at the end of this letter. The end of the letter says, his car's not working, so I think right now is the only reason he ain't running the streets. Then the next line says, may just be in my mind. Thank you. That's the subject of this letter. May just be in my mind. Speaking of your mind, ain't this a crazy place to be? Running around inside this loosely fitted thing that you call your mind. I have heard some letters before. We have had worse, more surprising, crazier ones. But this letter from the get-go, from the first sentence to the last, is stupid. I moved to another state with my 3 kids to be with a man I met online. Right there.
Right.
What? What did you just say? I moved to another state with my 3 kids to be with a man I met online. What was they involved in the online chats? Did your kids meet him? Did he meet your kids? Oh, man, this is great. We were chat friends for 2 years. I came to Cali to meet him and his 3 kids. We decided we wanted to be together. Me and my kids drove here. This paragraph right here. You went to Cali to meet him, so you should have did that by yourself. When you drove the 3 kids out there, you didn't drive out there to meet him. You had already decided it was on and cracking. Y'all coming. That's what y'all did. Pack up! Shut the schools down! Quit calling your father! Let's go! Okay, all y'all in the car. Next sentence. His daughter didn't like, or rather was not used to rules, so she moved out. I think that daughter right there was a little older and recognized this foolishness from the get-go and just said, you know what? I ain't finna be here through this. I'm gonna go live at a shelter with my grandmama. So the older daughter left. He let her, his family, and his friends blame me for tearing them apart. Lady, they lived together till you moved out there. Then when you moved out there, she moved out. When you sitting around doing your arithmetic, is 1 and 1 2 to you? Because I really would have blamed you too. A man loses his relationship with his daughter because of his new relationship with the woman that the daughter didn't know. I told y'all in my book about these kids. I said you have got to let these men meet these kids early, not necessarily at your house, but at a park or a McDonald's with a playground in it or something, so they can see you in the motherly way as well as how they saw you sexy when they saw you at the club or met you at happy hour. Because you run the danger of when they do meet the kids, this is what happens. What did you think was going to happen? So now it ain't his reaction to your kids, it's his kids' Evan's reaction, their reaction to you. Why you don't see your whole letter? I could spend an hour on this letter because the whole letter's ridiculous. I'll be back, though. I'm going to tell you the rest of it.
Yeah. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right. Everybody, look, quick recap. Lady meets a man online for 2 years, chatting for 2 years. Finally, she went out to Cali, took her 3 kids out there so they could all be together. His daughter didn't like or was not used to rules, didn't like you, and so she moved out. Well, she didn't like you, lady. She just met you. She don't know you. You ain't her mama. See, all that happens when you introduce kids. And then he, the dude you went out there for, he let his family friends blame you for tearing them apart. So he started cheating. Oh, that's why you think he started cheating? Because his daughter left? Let me ask you a little question, just curiosity. While y'all was chatting for 2 years, what you think he was doing while y'all wasn't chatting online? You think he was getting all his online with you? Really? Do you really think men are that great at it? That we can get all we need by chatting online? Lady, while he was chatting with you online, what was he doing when y'all wasn't chatting? See, he didn't start cheating. He been with somebody the whole time. You just drove out there to find out. Then you put him out. Then after 6 months, he called saying he was sorry, he made a mistake. Listen to this line. We creeped around on the lady I put him out for until I gave him an option, me or her. Okay, this is stupid. So let me get this. You cheated with the cheater. So you were reinforcing and attracting more cheating to come your way because you validated. You said cheating is cool for you because you're cheated with the cheater. You were the cheated and you became the cheat. Where in there do you send a message to this man that cheating ain't cool? You just attracted more of that into your life. Then he came back home with your kids, with his son. I don't trust him, but I do love him. What do you think I should do? Here's the only smart line in your whole letter. I know a relationship without trust is not healthy. Okay, that's the only thing you said. Then you said, see, I have so much you said, but let me just say this. Lady, you drove out there with your 3 kids. For what? You're not even engaged. You moved to another state to live with a man whose kids don't like you. And after this disastrous turn of events, I can now assure you that your kids don't like him either. But you never asked them. So you know what I think, lady? I really think you could have just stayed in your house where you lived and stayed online to get this. Because what you had online was better than what you have in real life. So you could have saved yourself some gas and some trouble, put your kids back in school with their friends and everything. Because what you got from your online experience is nothing. You got nothing. You don't even know this man. He don't even know you. See, I got online chatting and pictures and stuff, but I would really like to see how you walk, how you intermingle with my kids, yeah?
Hey, today's letter is posted on steveharvey.com, and you can tweet or Instagram us your thoughts at My Girl Shirley or I Am Steve Harvey. Coming up, Carla has back-to-back jams. What you got, Carla?
Luther Vandross and D'Angelo, girl.
Okay.
Nice music set.
Yeah.
D'Angelo.
Yeah, 34.
Who ain't got big?
Stop.
What? You need some D-herb. D'Angelo needs some D-herb.
866-4D-HERBS.
You got more than 25 pounds.
Hey, this is Tommy talking. That's not voice.
D'Angelo know he big.
But I don't want him to think it's me, man.
D'Angelo, it's me, Tommy. Your ass is big, and you know you is. You get you some D-herbs and call AD Dolphin and get yourself cleaned out, man. You've been bagged up for about a year now.
Yeah.
You got to get that stuff out of here.
It'll change your life. It'll change your life.
Call and get him the D-herb number.
866-4D-HERBS, or go to DHerbs.com, D'Angelo.
866 for D'Angelo. Call down there, man, and clean yourself out. You ought to quit all that being bagged up like that.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.